Hey, friend. Hey. Happy Friday. I love Fridays. I like fried chicken. I like French fries. Back when I was younger, I used to like my hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Just like Friday. And it's ruled by Venus. Oh, such a glorious day. Now, isn't it? Okay. So, I'm missing a deck. No, I'm not. My bad. All right, welcome, Scorpio placement. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, a North Node. All right, we're about to get your messages. Check my channel. The other zodiac signs have been posted. I posted 4 zodiac signs yesterday. I posted the remainder of the zodiac signs today. So between Wednesday and today, all 12 zodiac signs have been posted. So check your placement. If you have not checked the weekly vibe, it is posted. If you have not checked the extended, all right, go to my Patreon, Patreon, whatever. The link is in the description box below, and check out the weekly vibe. And for my Patreon members, I have done a good things that you could be expecting in December. That has also been posted, so go check that out, okay? If you're not following me on my social media platforms, what the heck? Go do that, okay? And check the notification bell, because that way you don't get to worry about missing nothing, okay? Be good stuff over here, okay? We have Goddess of the Moon, but she is in reverse. We have hostilities. Be nice to people. And then I have Angel of Balance. I know y'all like, what do we do? I don't know, because I haven't pulled cards on it yet, but we shall see. So we have Goddess of the Moon, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Goddess of the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. Why is Goddess of the Moon in reverse for Scorpio placements? Okay. When the Goddess of the Moon is in reverse, that talks about emotions and your intuition. And in reverse, it means you're ignoring your intuition, your emotions, you're not wanting to deal with it. I have message of concern and thoughts. So this is letting me know that you may be getting a message or some type of news. It doesn't have to be a message that brings concern, but it is something that it's giving something that is meant to be. It looks to me like an intuitive download, some type of intuitive download, your intuition telling you something, but I have expectation and imprisonment. There's something you're not wanting to deal with because you're like, it feels like it's too much to deal with. Like just the thought of it is like, your intuition is trying to give you a heads up about something, but it's just overwhelming. It's like, this is just too much. I don't want to deal with this. For some of you guys, this looks to me, and intuitively I'm picking up, it is the realization about how you feel about someone, or the realization of like old emotions that you didn't deal with in the past, maybe coming to the surface, and you are trying to suppress them, and the universe is bringing them back up. But we'll see. It just feels like your expectation is to be able to ignore this or to put this in the back of your mind. Excuse me. Or to be able to suppress it like you normally do. It's not working. I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Let's find out. Why is message of concern here? Yeah, it's definitely a message. I mean, I got the Page of Wands. Yeah. Whatever this message is that you're going to be getting, you are completely disassociating from it. Whatever this download is, because I got the Empress in reverse. Whatever this download is, whatever this message is, you are completely disconnected from your intuition, from this message, from this person, if it's a person bringing the message. Thoughts? Guys, this really looks like Spirit is giving you a heads up. Spirit is giving you the answers to something, but you clearly do not want to deal with it. It's giving like, if I ignore this long enough, it'll go away, or you feel like you work so well in chaos that controlling chaos is easier than trying to control peace and stability. It's also an energy of like taking the first steps to do something or to take care of something. It almost feels overwhelming, but it's literally the answer to your problem. Like this could be you feeling like, this is just an example. I completely don't want to be in this situation anymore. I don't care about this person anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship with them anymore. I'm done. And your intuition is telling you, you need to check all of your credit cards, your bank account, your bills, add up all your bills and figure out how much you need to start putting aside to pay off all your debts and the time frame so that you can, move out. And it's like, as soon as you start that process, it's overwhelming and you're just like trying to find something else to do. It's like there's something where the universe is literally giving you the answers that you're looking for. And you're almost not putting in the action because you are so used to chaos, you're so used to instability that you do your best work there. Ironically, it's like instability and chaos, that's the only thing that you can count on. So you know how to remain stable and remain calm in a chaotic situation. So you may crave stability, you may crave peace, but to actually take the action steps to do that, feel uncomfortable. I hope I'm making sense. Let me know in the comments if I'm making sense. Why is expectation here? Expectation. Expectation. What did I just say? You guys are like expecting the worst. Like you guys, you're expecting for this change to just be so overwhelming. Like it's like you don't, guys, a little bit. It's like I'm psychic a little bit. You see what I'm saying? 7 of Pentacles talks about stability, investing in something that is stable and it paying off. You want it, but you guys keep sabotaging it because it's asking you to get out of your comfort zone. You are in your own way. You don't like this. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be the house that you live in. There is something to where you want to leave a particular situation, but it is requiring you to go out of your comfort zone and be more in peace and stability. And that, that, you acknowledge that, but it's taking the action steps. You're kind of dragging your feet. Why imprisonment? Imprisonment. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's disappointment here. This is harder than it sounded. This is what you want me to do. Guys. You are the person keeping yourself stuck. All right. What happens if they go out of their comfort zone and listen to their intuition spirit for whatever this is? Okay. Guys. We have 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups talks about wishful thinking, but it also talks about choices. Right now, the very thought of moving forward, the only option you're putting yourself in is restriction. It is delay, right? But once you move forward, look, we have choices, a new beginning with action. You open yourself up to so many different possibilities once you start taking action. Guys, this is all I'm gonna tell you. From what this spread is telling me, it's like I said, should you choose to go outside of your comfort zone, embrace stability and peace that makes you feel uncomfortable. You know you're moving in the right direction if you feel uncomfortable. You know you're moving in the right direction if you feel overwhelmed, uncomfortable, like, oh my gosh, this is just too much going on. You know that you're moving in the right direction. The more that you take steps in that direction, the more that you're going to start to notice that 10 of Cups, there's more harmony. There's no more balance. You're happier. You're calmer. Guess what? Peace and stability really is not as scary as you thought it was going to be. There's so many more options. There's so many more ways to deal with things, to handle things. Paths open up, multiple paths, not just one. Like, you literally just need to Ace of Wands, take the first step. And then keep putting one foot in front of the other. Nobody's asking for you, whatever this is, nobody's asking for you to do everything in one day. But the universe is asking you to do something every day, big or small, it doesn't matter. But every day, choose to take some sort of action towards getting yourself out of whatever unhappiness this is, whether it is a job, whether it is a relationship, whether it is where you're living, whatever it is. And you're going to start to notice that multiple options on how to get out of that situation, or multiple options of how to, like, for example, if it's your home situation, once you start taking steps, you're going to notice what shows up as one apartment turns into multiple townhouses and houses for rent. Like, multiple options start showing up. But you need to take that first step first. And just get used to being uncomfortable at the beginning. You'll get there. Your current comfort zone was once out of your comfort zone at one point. You had to leave an old comfort zone in order to be where you are now. And where you are now is now your current comfort zone. This is not your first go round. You've been doing this since you were born. There was a time where your comfort zone was crawling on the floor, terrified of walking. You would stand, but the idea of taking a step was scary because it was very shaky. It was not stable. But then you took that first step and realized, you know what? I can move a lot quicker on 2 legs than I can crawling. And then walking became your new comfort zone. And then running seemed scary, but then running became your new comfort zone. Do you see what I'm saying? You've been doing this since you were born. All right, we have hostilities. Okay. Why is hostilities here for the Scorpio placement? This is already giving, this is already giving the energy that you've already made a judgment about something. Okay. When this card comes up, this talks about any type of hostile energy or like aggressive energy that's towards you. Okay. This is coming off like somebody is hostile. You're going to be receiving a message. There's, I don't know if this is a glow up. I don't know if you've been awarded something, but you are making a decision that puts you in a position of power. And when somebody gets, I don't know if you're communicating to somebody in a way that shows you are now standing in your own autonomy, that you are sovereign, that you have made the decision to level up, or you've made the decision to be financially independent, or you've made the decision to something. This is giving an energy of, I'm good on my own, or I've made a decision without your consideration. I don't know if this is like a job. I don't know if this is a friend group. I don't know if this is a relationship, but the hostility is the concern of that decision, or the concern of how it's giving. Somebody just feels very hostile at the way you are standing in your power, because it's giving very much, now that I realize who I really am, you're not going to tell me I'm not. Why is privileged lady here? Yeah, Why is adjudication here? Oh, that makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Let me tell y'all something. You had no idea how much power you have in a situation. But once you realize how much power you have in a situation, that's when it's a problem. This is literally coming off like, how do I word this? That you have people around you, whether it is a job, a friend group, a significant other. This is just an energy of, people see how powerful you are, and they regret the day that you wake up and realize it. At some point, you're going to wake up and realize it. And that is where, because for adjudication, which is a judgment, I have Page of Cups and Justice. The Page of Cups for me, number one, that's intuition, right? That's also communication, right? Emotional communication, okay? That is also, to me, it can sometimes come off to me as somebody who does not have a lot of emotional intelligence. They're emotionally immature, right? With judgment here, this is cause and effect, right? This is judgment. This is truth. This is like justice, right? It's giving, when you were playing small, it was fine. At some point, like I said, you're going to stand in your power in such an unapologetic way, because, excuse me, clarifying privileged lady, I have the Star in reverse. That was, you may not have realized just how much power you had in the situation because you were healing. Because you were healing. You were going through something. You were grieving, right? And I have the 10 of Pentacles here. You're grieving opportunities, loss, the loss of stability, feeling like you cannot have some type of stability or something, right? This is you waking up to that. You realizing, or you've come out of that energy. Now it's a problem. Message. Message, guys. Concern. Yeah. Guys, this is it. Guys, for concern, I literally have the 7 of Cups upright that talks about illusion, options, wishful thinking. But the Ace of Swords is in reverse. To me, that's threats, that's miscommunication. This is somebody who could be threatening you or telling you what you're not going to do, what they're not going to do, how this is going to go. I'm not doing this. If you do this, I'll do that. This could be somebody at work trying to bully you. This could be like an ex or a current partner bullying you, a friend, something. But it's crap. They're only saying this because they are concerned that you are waking up to some type of autonomy. Message, I have Ace of Cups in reverse. The message they're receiving is you are no longer giving to the situation. You are waking up to your autonomy. You are waking up to your power. You are stepping into the privileged lady energy. And there are people that are going to be pissed off because they underestimated you. They weren't expecting that. They don't feel like, who do you think you are? Like you just the other day, like you didn't want to da-da-da-da-da, or you were too scared to da-da-da-da-da, whatever. This is the same person. This is just an example. So this is like an energy of, okay, I don't know why I'm getting this energy, but this is an energy of somebody, let's just say that you were overweight, right? All you wore was baggy clothes and you're just like, you know what? This is just the body I have now. There's nothing I could do about it, blah, 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 right? This is the energy of somebody who realizes, you know what? I don't have to hide behind baggy clothes if I don't want to. I'm a curvy girl. I can wear whatever I want to wear. And then starts wearing like less baggy clothes to the gym, starts really feeling themselves, loses weight, and starts wearing even less at the gym. And people are like, oh, who does she think she is? Like, look, now I know she not, because just a couple weeks ago, she was too big to be wearing all that. Why are you so worried about what Scorpio placement? That's just the example, because that's the energy. It's like when you were playing small, people were fine with that. When you were healing and isolating because you were healing, secluding yourself because you were healing, that was fine because they thought they could control you. They thought they could control something. But now that you're coming into your own power and autonomy and you're like, you know what? Actually, I don't have to be a size 7 to wear what I want to the gym. That's just an example, or, I don't have to have a master's degree to apply for this position. I've been in this job for 10 years. I have experience. I'm gonna just, go ahead and put myself out there and do it. It's like, who does she think she is? Like, she got her little bachelor's degree and all of a sudden she think that it can go places. Now all of a sudden it's like people are threatened by you stepping into some type of powerful place, or I don't see anything about you explaining yourself. And that's where the concern comes from, because they don't know what angle you're coming at. They don't know where this power is coming from. Like, where did you get this confidence from? Where did you get this autonomy from? Because if they knew where it came from, then they would know how to attack it. but you're not explaining because you've been in a form of isolation, or you've been keeping your moves silent. You just popping out doing stuff. So you could be popping out with a new project. You could have been losing weight. You could have been applying for jobs that are a pay grade or pay grades above what you're making now. You could be starting a YouTube channel. You could be doing whatever. But whatever it is, you didn't ask anybody's permission or approval beforehand. And it's giving, I have confidence in myself. I'm confident in my decisions. I'm not asking your permission because I don't care about how you feel about it or how it affects you. And there are people that got so comfortable with placing you in a box and then monitoring you if you decided to leave, that they really feel a way that, like, not you having confidence and you don't need my approval. People are weird. Let me know in the comments if that resonates. All right. We have Ace of Balance. We have Angel of Balance. This is talking about your body and your life, like being in sync. Like taking care of your body, taking care of your life, right? Making sure that things are balanced, that you are balanced, because then you can make balanced decisions, right? This is personal power. This is being in balance of yourself and the things around you so that you're not burnt out, but you're still able to do what you need to do every day, right? All right, why is this here, Spirit, for the Scorpio placements? Okay, this is real simple. Spirit is telling you within the next couple of weeks, things are going to start going a lot better. As long as you are following your intuition and honoring your true emotions, okay? But for some of y'all, it's going to be going so good, y'all may start overdoing it, especially if this is the gym, especially if this is work. Like, oh my gosh, I'm making this amount of money. If I do this, I wonder if I can make this amount of money. Oh my gosh, I did this and I lost 20 pounds. I wonder if I do this, if I can lose 30. Like, this is Spirit saying, don't get so excited to where you burn yourself out. Because if you do that, it's going to cause some type of delay that you are putting into motion yourself. Pretty much, you, Scorpio, you are death and rebirth. You are ruled by Pluto, transformation. Transformations go so much smoother when they are in balance. You don't have to crash and burn and rebuild every single time. You can flow in and out of transformation. That's what they want you to do. Consistency, flexibility, and flow into transformation. Don't crash and burn. This channel message I'm getting, if you take it personal, then it's probably for you. You don't get extra gold stars for having a traumatic, like, what is the word I want to use? Where what is the word I want to use? When someone has nothing else and they just hit like rock bottom, you don't get extra gold stars for hitting rock bottom and clawing your way back out. Look, I survived. You don't get any more gold stars for that than the person who, right as they started to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm super tired, or, I really want to keep going and keep going and keep going. Let me honor the way my body is feeling and let me get an extra hour's sleep. Instead of waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and hitting the gym, I'm gonna get an extra hour of sleep and I'm gonna go to the gym at 8 o'clock. You know what? Better yet, I'm really tired. I think today I'm gonna skip the gym and drink some extra water. You don't get more gold stars than that person. There's at least one person here who truly feels like the more they go through and the harder they work to come out of that dark place, the more the universe is going to honor them. And this is the universe saying, we don't honor you any more than we honor the person who decided to pull back before they crashed and burned and flowed into their transformation. The reason being, it takes just as much self-discipline and hard work to pull back when you're in a state of momentum to continue that flow than it does for you to keep going, crash and burn and claw your way out. The internal resistance, how difficult it is, all of that is the same. As a Scorpio placement, whatever placement you are, your job is to not resist change, to not resist transformation. That's it. You don't need to be the poster child of self-sacrifice. You don't get extra gold stars when you come out of that transformation. Transformations don't have to hurt. They don't have to rip your soul bare and raw. You literally can have just a simple, uncomfortable transformation and still get just as blessed and praised by the universe. And that is what the universe is asking you. The universe is saying, we want you to stop feeling like you have to rip your soul bare in order to get our approval to be worthy of the blessings we give you. The people that go through uncomfortable transformations, we bless them just as much because the goal is transformation. The goal is not who can go through the most pain and rawness to get through that transformation. Okay? Let me know if this resonates with you. If you want to be part of my Patreon, go down in the link below and click that link. All right? Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a reading. Okay? I love you guys tons. I'll see you guys on the next one.